Would you look at that? I guess it's time to restore the Bayverse. What's going on, everybody? Hit that subscribe and let's get into it. All right, so look, I'm a Transformers fan, and I've been saying it that we need Paramount to restore the Bayverse. And this right here is proof of it because look, after Michael Bay, all the movies, nothing has been working. Bumblebee didn't work, and it was a different director and a different take. Rise of the Beast, the same thing. It didn't work. And then guess what? Transformers 1 also tanked at the box office because now we're having the director of Transformers 1 saying that Paramount has no plans for a sequel to Transformers 1. And you know what? I'm glad because look, honestly, let's look at it from a business standpoint. Without Michael Bay, these movies are all in bad shape. With Michael Bay, and say what you want, with Michael Bay, people were at the theaters, people were rewatching these movies, people were spending money on merchandise, and most of all, those movies made money at the box office. And I get it. Even the last night that it didn't do as well as the other ones still made more money than what we got after with these three different directors. And you know what? To everybody that's like, well, Transformers has to be about robots and no humans and this and that. Look, you have three different directors. Cope and deal with it. Accept it. Bumblebee was good. It wasn't the best. It was good. That opening, I loved it. Rise of the Beast was okay. And the last one, Transformers 1, I knew that was going to be a whole mess. And look at what we got. It tanked at the box office. And don't come here and try to justify and say, oh, because of the marketing. Oh, they did a bad job at the marketing. It's an established IP. It's Transformers. This shows you where the fan base lies. People don't want to see a cartoon animated type of movie. People want to see explosions and nonsense. And that shows it, and it proves it when Michael Bay was at Paramount with Hasbro making these movies. The Bayverse brought in people to the theaters. The Bayformers made many, including me, more of a fan. Yes, I love the toys and I love the merchandise, but that's still not enough. Michael Bay was ahead of the game when it comes to the whole cinematic universe within the IP of the Transformers. And look at what he did. He brought these characters to a real world setting, and till this day, they're still aging like fine wine because those movies are epic. The music is amazing. The cast is good. Sure, the story is like whatever, but I don't care about that. I care about seeing these robots going at it with the CG, everything that's happening. It's entertaining. That's all I care about. Transformers 1 didn't get my attention. The moment it got announced, I was like, this is not going to be good. It just wasn't. And look at what happened. It tanked. It didn't make the money that Paramount and Hasbro expected. And not only that, have you seen after the movie, even while the movie was going on, most of the merchandise all ended in clearance and it ended up at Ross. That means that it's not selling. Not even in clearance, people were buying it. I remember seeing so much merchandise on clearance, and even I didn't buy it. I don't even have anything of Transformers 1 in none of my collection. Nothing, not even one figure. That tells you that is just not catered to me. And I'm a type of fan that I spend money on this merchandise because if I like it, I'm going to buy it. But when it comes to the cinematic universe, I prefer what Michael Bay was giving us because it was just entertaining. It was enjoyable. It was fun. And most of all, it was something new and something unique, something different. And that's something that Hasbro has been lacking when it comes to the cinematic universe. Paramount doesn't want to continue with the Bayverse. But at the same time, they're hypocrites. You know why? Because they love to put out merchandise and they love to remilk it because they constantly keep on putting out merchandise from Michael Bay, from the Bayverse. And it tells you that it sells out because when the pre-orders go up, they sell out. After they sell out, they restock them, they continue to sell out. What does that show you? That there's still a high demand for the Bayformers when Michael Bay was there. This is where I stand as a fan. I'm glad that we are not getting a Transformers 2 because it didn't work. It didn't sell, and most of all, not enough fans were interested because if they were, they would have been making numbers. And Hasbro and Paramount now know it. This is why I say, restore the Bayverse. hit that subscribe, and until next time.